What is up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel, Serendipity. Today I'm going to be reacting to 8 most disturbing things caught on dash cam footage. I really like these videos, even though they just kind of terrify me a little bit. Makes you not want to leave the house, but sometimes it's always those weird, like, late night videos that you watch. This video is probably going to be some late night, creepy, out of the nowhere stuff. But before we get into the video, if you don't mind liking this video, subscribing, and push the notification bell to be reminded when I post. So anyway, let's get into this video. Ooh. Body dancing in September. What a great song. Ooh.
In this first video, the dashcam footage from a truck caught the exact moment an ambush took place. The video clearly shows as multiple people alongside the highway use an improvised roadblock made of tree branches to force drivers to stop. The people responsible were multiple illegal immigrants angered by a recent demolition of a makeshift camp they had set up. As soon as the truck stopped, they would climb the guardrail and throw multiple sticks, rocks, and even lumps of concrete at the driver. Luckily, the driver would make it past the roadblock, though he would claim that in the moment he feared for his life, and unfortunately he would receive multiple wounds from items thrown through the windshield that would ultimately require him to seek medical attention.
Damn. I can't believe he stopped. Wow.
This footage takes place at 1:30 a.m. on a Sunday, and it features dashcam footage of a car traveling along a quiet stretch of road in the country. As the car approaches an intersection, a hooded man can be seen standing with his head bowed in the middle of the road.
No.
As the car gets closer, the man can be seen attempting to walk in front of it, forcing the driver to stop. And that's when the man can be heard screaming as he lunges towards the car,
I hate when
which
they
of course would
scream.
force the driver to step on the gas and get out of there.
Not bad song. I'm sorry, I don't know why they stop. I'm not stopping. Don't get in front of my car. Ooh. Sound like a damn mountain lion.
The driver claims that after the encounter, he would frantically try to call and warn his wife, who was traveling on the same road about a minute behind him. Unfortunately, he wasn't quick enough, which would cause his wife to experience the exact same encounter.
No.
To this day, the couple claims they were unsure of whether the man was trying to rob them, take their cars, or hurt them in some way or another.
You don't stick around to find out, that's for sure.
This next footage takes place on a dark and isolated road. It starts out with nothing out of the ordinary, when just as the car rounds a bend, an out-of-place figure wearing a suit with a briefcase and an umbrella comes into frame.
Disappeared.
And directly after, another identical man can be seen. The men would retreat into the long grass, where suddenly it's clear there are multiple men looking identical to each other. They seem to have been startled by the vehicle, as if they had been caught, when suddenly, further down the road, yet another figure can be seen, this one holding a flare.
That looks freaky.
It's still unclear what happened next, or what the driver truly witnessed that night.
You see how they were bobbing around like you'd never seen a car before?
Many believe the driver had drove right in the middle of a cult, taking part in a ritual of some sort.
Wait, hold on. Do you think, I feel like that might be fake. Cause like, he's obviously holding his phone up while he's driving. So like, you're already predicting that something's gonna happen. I feel like it might be fake. Cause what's the odds? And then he stops and turns his brights on. No. How do you stick around? I'm gone. No.
In this video, you can see the dash cam footage of a
Daylight
parked
freaks me
vehicle
out
in the
even
middle
more.
of an October day in 2014.
Oh.
From
like,
the audio, it's clear
you're not
someone is
even safe
inside
in
the car,
daylight.
as you can hear the window roll down, followed by the driver saying how creepy something is. And that's when you realize what the driver is talking about, as you can see a man wearing a disturbing looking mask walk around the vehicle. According to the driver, there were 5 others with the same mask on not visible from the dash cam.
No.
Though, even still, it's clear the driver thinks it's a
wow.
joke, as you can hear her laughing.
Joke or
But
not, I'm
that's
out.
when the masked men
Gone.
break one of the car's windows and proceed to rob the driver of all her valuables. The whole while, horrifying screams from the
hate a
driver can
thief.
be heard.
I hate one so bad. I don't even like using the word hate, but I literally can't. Oh, I don't like a thief at all.
Where'd you get it? This may result in back taxes being reduced by thousands of dollars. An open phone line. Where did you get them? Come here.
And talking, I feel sorry for the lady. Like, how? There's no red flags going on in your head right now, you know? Oh, I hate when it's screaming. And that guy didn't do nothing. Wow.
This footage was taken in the middle of the night in a desolate field located in Saudi Arabia.
Come on now.
Almost right away, you can see as the driver is slowly approaching a white figure that looks to be holding a cane off in the distance. As the footage progresses,
These
the
people
white
must be
figure
brave,
starts
huh?
limping towards the vehicle.
'Cause I'm not
After a few
staying
seconds,
around.
the driver can be heard panicking. After a while longer, the figure
Panicking.
continues to move towards the driver. And now obviously terrified, the driver can be heard yelling commands at the figure that can basically be
I wouldn't be
translated to back up and
Staying
get away
around
from my
long
car.
enough to.
Near the end of the video,
anything.
the figure can be heard making a shrieking noise directed at the driver. The video itself is no doubt disturbing, and it's still unclear what the driver had actually caught on video that night.
She almost dropped her stick. Time to back up. Why are you outside your car? That's when you roll up the windows and you lock the doors. No. Man. Ooh. I wouldn't. She's running right now. What? Don't run. Ooh, I can't. I can't. I don't like those screaming stuff. I can't listen to it.
This footage comes from a police cruiser's dash cam.
Gosh.
And in the footage, you can see as 3 officers are attempting to assist the owners of a car that had broken down on the side of the road. Though, as the footage progresses, the officers look behind them as if to react to a noise. And that's when all of them desperately try to get out of the way of a car coming straight towards them at an extremely high speed. The car would barely miss the officers and come to a screeching halt further down the road. The driver of the vehicle was discovered to be intoxicated 26-year-old 𝐒𝐿 Jr. Though the parked vehicles would receive serious damage,
Come on,
luckily
why
no
would
one
you
was
drive
hurt.
under the influence? Come on, you gotta be smarter than that. That could have been bad. Quick.
Back in 2016, a sort of killer clown phase would shake Americans for a few months. It basically consisted of multiple people dressing up in clown costumes.
The killer clown phase. I forgot all about that. What a crazy time. 2016. Wow, that was a really weird phase. Oh, jeez.
For many, the motive was simply to scare people, though others would
Not
actually
always, though.
rob and even kidnap people. And during that time, in 2016, a family would drive home in South Yorkshire late at night when their dashcam would capture a clown step out in front of their vehicle. The clown would proceed to just stand there and wave, until after a few seconds, the clown would sprint towards the vehicle.
You can wave at this
The driver
metal.
of the vehicle would desperately go in reverse, until finally going back in drive, forcing the clown to get out of the way.
Yeah. Get out the way. What is it? Where's they at? Wow. And thinking of that Insidious 4-wave. Wow. No. Honestly, just don't even try to get in front of my car because I'm not stopping. I'd rather deal with the hit and run afterwards.
This video shows the dashcam footage of a police cruiser located in Texas. In the video, you can see as the car in front of the police cruiser suddenly swerves and brakes in an attempt to avoid an object on the road. As the cruiser gets closer, it's revealed that the object is a woman lying passed out on the road. Luckily, Sergeant Scott would stop to help the woman by waking her up and getting her on her feet. The woman was overall suspected of having been intoxicated when she ran her car into a nearby ditch and walked back up
that's the moment in time where I would hate to be a police officer because that's like your duty to go and do that. But like my first thought was like an ambush. Like that's the number one thing of an ambush. So it's kind of sad to have to think like that, but I would hate to be put in that predicament. I would easily just call 911.
road just to pass out moments later. What's terrifying is just how many times she had been almost ran over prior to Sergeant Scott stopping to help her.
That was so close too. Could have ended very bad. Thank God he did pull over though. I mean, he had to, but still. Good thing he was driving by at the time he did, because that could have went bad quick. Yeah, that's 8 most disturbing things caught on dash cam footage. It kind of just makes you think, like, I travel a lot at night, so it kind of just scary. I mean, some of it could be just people, you know, trying to scare you. That happens a lot, but you can't even trust that because there also are people actually trying to hurt you as well. Yeah, that's all I got for you. Hope you enjoyed the video, and there's more to come, and I'll see you in the next one.